Hello, my little mathematicians. Today I'm going to help you get started on how to figure out how rate can be represented in a table, an equation, and a graph by answering these questions. So, first off, pay attention that you find out Stephanie's rate or equation by looking at the table. You find out the rate for Marco by looking at the equation, of Destiny's rate by looking at the graph. And then when you compare those, that's how you figure out Layla, because she pays herself double what all the other employees earn per week. Okay, so you find the total of them and then double that, and then that's how much Layla, the owner, pays herself. So I'll do one of them with you to kind of show you how to do it, and then you're going to do the rest. So number one says, if H represents hours and W represents wage, then how much more does Stephanie earn per hour than Marco? So let's look at Stephanie up here. Okay, and they want us to use W and H. So W equals what times H? And technically, this is the X and this is the Y, right? So think about it. What are you doing to the X each time to get to the Y? Well, it's getting bigger, so you're either adding or multiplying. If you look at adding, it doesn't look like it's consistent. So to figure out what specifically you multiply by, take this and divide it by that. Okay, so you're going to do 157.5 and divide that by 15. What do you get? You get 10.5. Now double check and see if that holds up for the rest of the table. Okay, so if you plug in 10.5 times 18, do you get 189? Okay, good. Let's test it for another one. Let's do 21 times 10.5. Does that hold up? Yeah, that equaled 222.5 or 220.50. So that means for Stephanie, hers is 10.5 times H, okay? So her rate, Stephanie, is 10.50 per hour, right? Okay, that's her rate. This problem wanted you to compare her to Marco. So Marco is given right here. And when you have an equation, where do you find the rate? The number in front of your X, which in this case they have is the H, your independent variable. So Marco, his rate is $9 per hour. So if I want to know how much more does Stephanie earn than Marco, well, what's the difference between 10.50 and 9? 10.50 minus 9 is $1.50. So Stephanie gets $1.50 more than Marco does. And there you go. Okay, so you're going to continue kind of using the information up here to answer the questions below. You got this. Ready, set, go.